Okay, so this is what we had to do in 250. She asked us to do, I had it with Cindy Dean, and she had us make our website on Weebly.com. So this is a public site, so you just have to be careful of some of the stuff you put on there, but I don't think it's going to be too much of a big deal. So this is Weebly.com. This is the page that comes up when you type in Weebly.com. And you just hit sign up. And it's really easy. It just gets you started and you can pick all different kinds of stuff. And so you can pick themes and features. It's like building a profile basically on anything. So this is mine. Was this teaching portfolio. And you can edit everything. You can edit the picture, you can edit this part right here. You learn something new every day. Enjoy exploring my portfolio. That's what I put. I put a picture of me, which I'll probably change because that's from 5 or so years ago. And I'll put a more updated picture of me. I picked this quote to put on the front of mine. And so that's what my homepage looks like. So I think there's a way. Next page. I'm not sure. There's a way to edit this. I'll have to look. But this bar across the top right here takes you to everything that you need. So I did home, about me, resume, philosophy of teaching, letters of recommendation, which I think I added the ones that I got, substitute teaching, student teaching. So yeah, these are just all links to different recommendations I've gotten over the course of my teaching. About me. A lot of this I have to update still. Like this whole part, I read through this and just kind of chuckled the other day. There's a lot more that I gotta add to it because I made this before I started teaching, really. I made this when I still only worked at my job. So there's a lot more I can add to about me. There's a lot more I think I can add to my resume. Oh no, I added some to this already. So yeah, I've been adding stuff here and there. So this is just all stuff you can use when you go for a job, which I've heard that some or most school districts don't even look at portfolios. So we're basically just making this for our presentation that we have to do after student teaching. So home, about me, resume, philosophy of teaching. This is the paper that we had to write. I put that in here. And I will probably edit this as well, but I will have to see. Maybe I already did edit it. I can't remember. I know I looked at this a couple of weeks ago because I know we have to submit this in our class. So right now I'm doing student teaching, and alongside that, we have to take a class that meets on Google Hangout every 2 weeks. So we had our first meeting yesterday, and in 2 weeks we will have our second meeting online, and we have to post our portfolio on our Blackboard site for that class so we can all comment and talk about and give feedback and stuff so we can be working on these throughout this student teaching semester. So because we have to present these after student teaching basically. So that is my philosophy of teaching. So under more right here, I have teaching standard 1, teaching standard 2, 3, 4, 6, because we have to address all of these. We also have to address teaching standard 11, which is the, I think it's the ISTE standards, like electronics and whatnot. Additional reflections. Yeah, nothing in there yet. Teaching standard 1. So I put under each teaching standard, I put their definitions, and some of them have those wraps that you mentioned that you have in your teaching standard. This is one of the wraps. So I have stuff for some of these teaching standards. So yes, so that is my portfolio so far. There's a lot I have to add to it. We have to address every single teaching standard. So we have to put in like lesson plans that we do, or artifacts and situations that happen during our student teaching to meet these other standards that we don't have anything for. I think I'll let you know what we talk about in the class in 2 weeks if you would like, on the whole portfolio thing and what she expects us to have. Because during orientation, one of the student teachers that was in there talked about how she had her teaching portfolio. There was some stuff on it for before student teaching, which she had like separate, and then she had after student teaching. So she was able to go between the two during her whole presentation. I'm not really sure as far as what the presentation consists of. I think probably in 2 weeks we'll talk more about that in my class. So anyway, that is that. Like I said, I haven't used the Google site that you said that your teacher had you use, but I just know this one has been really friendly as far as like changing stuff and whatnot. So, trying to figure out how. I think maybe go to this weekly site and log in. Maybe this will bring me to where, yeah, it brings me to a dashboard. Yeah, edit site. Page views. See, nobody really looks at this. This is because it's a public document. They have this on visitors and people who's viewed it. But yeah, so I can do copy site, delete site. So yeah, I just do edit site. And this allows me to go in and edit it. So when you make the site, make sure you save your username and password, because I made this 4 years ago and was told I needed to find it. And that was a little bit of a challenge. I had to remember my username and password and all of that. Oh, okay. I was gonna say there was a huge process to this. So yeah, you can like, there's all this stuff over here that you can do as far as adding in different things and doing text and writing. So yeah, you can change your themes, change theme. So anyway, I'm not sure what you need your, oh wow, yes, you can add pages. I really haven't taken a deep look at this in a while. I'm gonna this weekend or next Tuesday to see what I can add to it and whatnot. But right now, I mean, I'm in student teaching, which is like the last step, and she's just asking us to submit a link to our beginning portfolio. So they don't expect it to be nearly finished when you're student teaching. Not that it's not good to add stuff to it all throughout your teaching, but um, just don't be too like stressed out about it because I know she's giving us a lot of time during the student teaching class that we're taking to work on it. So yeah, I think that's about it. Hopefully this helps, but I can and will let you know what we talk about in 2 weeks. Bye.